deep fly ball, a drive to center field. That'll get over the head of Robinson and all the way to the fence.
Lorbeck drives the lane, puts it up, right-hand lane, gets it to fall. He'll go to line for one more.
Very nice take by Zach Lorbeck.
Trying to go around the angle. He stones him far side.
Point blank on Engel again, and he stops him.
Shotgun snap at Engel. Looking left, now looking right. Throw far side. Throws a fade up for grabs. Hunter Beechler, far side pylon. He comes down with it. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates.
She'll line it ball into left field, and that'll go all the way to the fence. Coming in to score will be Hilbert.
Feed it in. Maddie Ray, right-hand lane and down.
Great steal by Ray. Jerks with a nice lob over the top.
Four skates to the near side circle, looking for some time. One-timer to Martin Suna. Knock off the water bottle. It's a one-timer and a goal, and the Pirates, they extend their lead.
He takes a swing at it. He'll send that one deep to right. And looks like that one's going to be a walk-off grand slam for Joe Byer.
And your state champions.
Your state champion.
Your Bayport Pirates.
Swinging a fly ball to center field.
It's over!
And that's it!
The Pirates win it!
How are you?
Good evening and welcome out to Community First Champion Center in Grand Chute as we get set for the WIAA sectional final here on a Friday afternoon, early evening, as it will be the 2 seed Fond du Lac Warbirds and the 1 seed the Bay Area Ice Bears. Great to have you along here today. Chris Learman, Michael Plummer, as we get set for the first of 4 sectional finals on the girls' side of things for WIAA girls ice hockey, as there will be a game tonight at 7 o'clock and a couple of games tomorrow to decide the field of 4 for hockey. But the first one here is a couple of teams from the Eastern Shores Conference. Bay Area champions of the Eastern Shores and a record of 23-1-0 on the season, and Fond du Lac 18-6-0 this year.
So Bay Area's had a good season. Started out hot and from no doubt took the lead and ran with it all year. Kind of a different environment, something new that we haven't done in the past, and it is cover a Bay Area's Ice Bears game. So there are a few things that are different versus the boys. The girls are not allowed to check, yet they are probably just as physical as a boys' high school game. And I don't believe they can take a slap shot. Now, Chris disagrees with me, so we'll have to wait and see what happens, but I believe if the stick raises higher than waist level, it is flagged down as a high sticking. But we'll have to wait and see. So should be a good matchup. I believe the Ice Bears took it to the Warbirds earlier in the season and had a several-goal win over Fond du Lac.
Teams that have played 3 times throughout the year between these two. Back on December 6th, there was a 3-1 score in favor of Bay Area. December the 27th, over the holiday break, 7-0 the final. And then the conference championship game to end the regular season, the Ice Bears a 4-0 win over the Warbirds. So 3-0, 4th time that these two teams square off here in the 2024-25 season. And it should be fun. Obviously, a chance to play at the WIAA state tournament on the line.
Yeah, hopefully the 4th time is the charm. Bay Area Ice Bears have been down to Madison several times, to the Bobby Suter rink. They played down there 2 years ago.
The last 2 years.
Yeah, and last year, and been pretty successful. So hopefully they can keep the ball rolling, or the puck sliding, as it were, and manage to find their path down to Madison.
Today's broadcast of Ice Bears hockey is proudly supported by Zesty's Frozen Custard Grill, the finest frozen custard in town. By Bell & Health, Titletown Sports Medicine Orthopedics. By Town Line Pub and Grill. Budget Blinds of Howard and Crivets. And Doozy Sports Club. By Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Specialists. Chrysler World. By Myron Construction. Northeast Wisconsin Technical College. By Mako's Floor Covering Center. Gallagher's Pizza. By AD Images. Kim's Ace Hardware. The Clubhouse Indoor Golf. Parker John's Barbecue and Pizza. North Star Dental Group. By Bayport Booster Club. By Cornerstone Community Ice Center, and by members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club. Great to have you with us tonight. Is the Ice Bears and the Warbirds. Fond du Lac, obviously a co-op. Bay Area a co-op, Fond du Lac, the draw that they get. You have players from Waupun, Kewaskum, all the way as far north as Oshkosh West, and then you move over to Valders. The spread of things. Bay Area, primarily that Green Bay area, right? You have some Seymour and Pulaski trickled in, but it's the Bayport, Notre Dame, De Pere, West De Pere. You have just a bigger draw in terms of enrollment at the schools. But the girls' side, where you have all of the co-ops, and Bay Area listed as the De Pere co-op, although they have been a couple of different. They've been Green Bay East is what their original co-op was back when they were state runner-up in 2010, state champions in 2014, and runner-up in 2017. And then as the De Pere co-op, they were state champions just 2 years ago, and again last year state runner-up, falling to Central Wisconsin Storm.
Yeah, and that's what one of the things I was going to ask you, Chris, is how is that determined? Is De Pere get it and they take it as long as they want, or do they pass it from one school to the other and take turns with it?
Well, it's basically who is going to be the primary shareholder. So right next to me, Mr. Jeff Bizik, the director of activities at De Pere High School. He's taken on the co-op leadership, so they kind of turn into the athletic trainer hosts or the athletic director host, and things report through them. So that's kind of Green Bay East used to be, but they don't have any Green Bay East skaters.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to be the host team if you don't have any skaters on the team. So looking at the roster, awful lot of familiar names this year on the Ice Bears team. Notre Dame kids, Bayport kids, De Pere kids. We got a Doll girl whose brother plays for the Notre Dame team. Coach Buchan's daughter is playing for him this year. Emily Bill, her brother, I believe, is the goalkeeper for Ashwaubenon.
Hunter was player of the year in the FRCC from Notre Dame.
Yep, I'm sorry, it's the wrong school. Too many schools.
Simon, you're thinking.
Yep. Claire Gerardin, her dad is Joe. He was the coach last year. Got just a Faye Brunke, whose brother Noah played for the Pirates last year. Just a handful of kids that are on the roster that a lot of familiarity with the names. So
yeah, you get like an Addison Gady, her brother played right on the Ashwaubenon co-op, and comes from the Ashwaubenon from Seymour, and kind of got her into hockey. So the sport of hockey always been a family affair more so, and you see that just sprinkled through. You mentioned all these players, Addison Dahl and her brother Bryce playing at Notre Dame, and a lot of recognizable names for us that have been able to be a part of these for a handful of years.
Yeah, it's one thing, when your family starts playing hockey, they tend to all play hockey. Once you get involved with it, it's a hard thing to say, no, you're not going to play, or you're going to go wrestle, or you're going to go play basketball.
So we will bring you the starting lineups first for the Fond du Lac co-op, the Fond du Lac Warbirds. Starting at left wing, a freshman from Kewaskum High School, number 11, Dana Jacobson. At center, a senior from Sheboygan North, 21, Allison Wara. Starting at right wing, a freshman from Fond du Lac, number 5, Brooklyn Coleman. Starting at defense, a freshman from Valders High School, number 8, Adriana Getz. And at defense, a junior, number 17, from Sheboygan North, Kayla Dodds. Again, your Warbird starters, it will be front line of Jacobson, Wara, and Coleman, with Getz and Dogs at defense. In between the pipes, the freshman from Fond du Lac High School, number 33, Kennedy Coleman. Head coach for the Fond du Lac Warbirds is Lindsay Lewison. She's assisted by Matt Carey, Drew Dianovich, and Chloe Tobin Dowland. Fond du Lac Warbirds, the 2 seed, 18-6-0 on the season. And now your starters for the Bay Area Ice Bears. At left wing, a senior number 6, Julianne Bradford. At center, a junior number 28, Faye Brunke. At right wing, a senior number 9, Emily Bill. Starting at defense, a senior number 4, Tiana Stint. And a senior number 14, Brianna Anensen. Again, your starters for the Ice Bears, it'll be Bradford, Brunke, and Bill, with Stint and Anensen at defense. Between the pipes, a sophomore from West De Pere High School, Reese Spearing. We will listen in for the national anthem here as the Ice Bears, under the direction of first-year head coach Mike Buchan, assisted by Shane Dixon, Jenna Christopherson, and Bryn Waisman. The Ice Bears, the 1 seed, 23-1-0 on the year. Tonight's officials are registered by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association. Their experience and integrity qualify them to enforce the rules of the game. Are you looking to stay in the game? Without officials, we do not have games. Become an official today. Reach out to your athletic director or to the WIAA at wiaawi.org. Congratulations on a sectional final assignment to these three. Kevin Smith in his 17th year officiating from Green Bay. Eric Annis, 17 years from Weston, and 12th year officiating from Lake Tomahawk, Nikki Clois.
Boy, she had a long ride.
That's a little bit of a hike.
Oh.
As always, feel free to tweet the booth at Voice of BP. It is on the YouTube stream. It is also on the Bayport Radio Facebook Live. So if you want to comment on there, or if you want to send us an email at newsportsradio@gmail.com. We would love to have you message in, whether it be Facebook, tweet, text, if you know our numbers. Chad Holmes getting ready for the fun one to Chippewa, as the boys and girls playing games later tonight. Different sections across the state. Tickets to be punched. We'll try our best to follow the action. The Warbirds in their black sweaters, black breezers with the yellow numbers and accents with the maroon. And the Ice Bears in their white sweaters with the teal breezers and black numbers. And the puck will retreat to the Ice Bears zone. And it'll go through the wickets of Tiana Stint, and Bay Area will skate back to their own zone in possession. Stint plays one up. The Ice Bears flip one up to the neutral ice area. And Fond du Lac able to send one back. Stint up the right side, looking for Julianne Bradford. Into the zone, it'll be Brunke. Fade into the near side corner. Stops at a dime behind, looking behind the cage, trying to collect one on her forehand. And she'll lose it into the far side corner. 40 seconds gone by. Ice Bears come away with it. Bradford jumps on down. One-timer slaps shot through, and Coleman kicks out the left leg to keep us scoreless. And the puck will be sent down the sheet of ice, and before it gets to the end line, and it will be picked up for the Ice Bears. They try to break out. Flip back down with the backhand from Fond du Lac. That from Callie Rotman. And the Ice Bears on the far side with Addison Dahl trying to get it up to a teammate. Stretch pass a little too far. Will that go down for an icing? And it will, and we will have a stoppage. 15:45 here in the opening period. We'll bring it down to the left-hand third of the ice. Great to have you with us for girls sectional final hockey.
Good pace for the game starting out. Ice Bears and Fond du Lac both trying to get a feel for each other. They played each other 3 times, so I'm pretty sure they know what the other one's going to do, but it's still trying to get your setups and get your play set and ready to go.
Craig Bowen watching with us from back in Green Bay. Great to have you with us. Face off to the left of the Ice Bear goaltender. Stint gets her stick tied up. It'll be picked up for the Ice Bears by Addison Gady. Stretch pass out of the zone for Bay Area, and they'll play it off the left side blue line across with Rachel Beek. Senior from De Pere High School. Rachel in behind net. Puck stripped off of her stick. It'll be picked up by Pitson of Fond du Lac. Plays it up through the neutral ice area, and she'll dump one down. It'll roll around and through, and Stint back to her own defensive zone, and she'll flip one all the way back through the neutral ice, and Fond du Lac will retreat to their own zone. Fresh skaters for both squads. Warbirds trying a long stretch pass. That'll be intercepted, broken up. Emily Bill, the assistant captain. She'll give chase. In behind the cage, looking to get it to her forehand, stripped away from her by the Warbirds. They'll play one up the boards, far side, trying to collect it in the Ice Bears zone. The Fond du Lac co-op. But the Ice Bears will play one up. It'll go as Juliet Bradford into the zone. They're going to call it offsides, and that will stop things at 14:43 here in the first period, 0-0.
But the Ice Bears were going to get away with one there. She backed into the zone and forgot to pull the puck in with her.
Not the best of angles, but this is what we are able to bring you. A video here from the Community First Champion Center in Grand Chute. Appleton, however you want to call it. Face-off draw in the neutral ice area. Puck chipped back for the Ice Bears zone. They will retreat with it on the forehand of Maya Shepard. She's a freshman. Very talented players from the entire Green Bay area for this Bay Area team, all the way from 9th grade through 12th grade. Pass in front, that'll be intercepted by Adriana Getz from Valders. And the Fond du Lac co-op will have a shot coming on net and squared away to the far side corner. Warbirds try to play one up. Pass goes errant, and icing is going to be waved off as this goes right past the backhand of Zunker for Bay Area. The Ice Bears try to play one up ice. Looking to connect with Beek. Rachel poking at it. Warbirds in their black sweaters come through the neutral ice area. Nice move. Weaving around, get a forehand. Wrister to the near side. Misses wide from Adriana Smith, freshman from St. Mary's Springs. And the Ice Bears send one down the length of the ice with 13:42. Again, an icing call to bring a face-off to the right this time of goaltender Reese Spearing.
Adriana had a real nice move. She put the puck out there, and the Ice Bear defenseman went for it and pulled it back. And fortunately, the defenseman was able to recover and poke check the puck into the corner.
Drop the puck to the right. Spearing sees it on, and the draw is won by Bay Area. They'll try a stretch pass again, looking for Brunkian, a little too far for Fay. And again, an icing on Bay Area. And the Warbirds have a chance, see if they can take a draw next to the Bay Area goaltender.
They're just missing on those long passes, Chris. One of these times they're going to catch it, and they'll be off to the races. Fay had a clear shot to the goal. She could have got a stick on that one.
Drop to the left this time of Spearing as the official makes sure that we are staying free of hopping in early. Puck chipped out toward the blue line, but held in nicely for the Warbirds by Schuster, sophomore from Amro. Across the blue line, one-time pass. Intercepted from the Ice Bears by Gady. Out to the neutral ice area, and the Warbirds are going to have to regain the zone. Some good fourth-track pressure. Forces a near turnover, and then while the Ice Bears are in a line change, here come the Warbirds, far side circle, centering pass, rebound given up as the stick pushed up by Spearing, and a great look for Fond du Lac, and through the neutral ice area, a nice little stick lift and play by Dana Jacobson. Puck sent back down to the left-hand third again. In behind is Emily Bill. She'll try to pick it up for the Ice Bears. Through the neutral ice area, Emily ahead of steam. Again, her brother Hunter attended Notre Dame Academy and was Player of the Year for the boys a couple of years ago and a state champion for the Tritons. Puck played along the blue line and losing the zone are the Ice Bears. Retreating all the way back, Addison Dahl. Played back in Bradford, right side. Top of the circle, throws one in. Swipe with the right leg. The netminder, Coleman, keeps the scoreless for the moment. Played in behind the cage and trying to give chase will be Brunke. Couple of bodies get tangled up. Puck back out to the neutral ice area. Up to Stint. And Tiana will throw one in deeper. 5 minutes have elapsed. Crash under 12 minutes to play here in the first period. Puck in the far side corner. Trying to get to it with the backhand is Ava McDonald. She'll throw on into the crease. And the Warbirds survive a flurry of action there. The Stint trying to chip it up and out. She'll get it down now back into the Fond du Lac zone and pass for a leaking Lily Lyons. And a couple of Bayport players just unable to connect on it.
The area is starting to keep the pressure on Fond du Lac pretty consistent now. They lose the zone, but they turn around and they get it going right back into the zone again right off the bat.
And Bay Area throws one right across the bench where there is a middle of a line change. So icing will be waved off as a fight just inside the blue line, and trying to throw it in deeper will be Rachel Beek. Coming away with it, one-time pass.
Nice
Beek
pass.
On the backhand, throws into the near side corner, not going to collide with a stick. Instead, the Fond du Lac co-op will be able to send one back down and all the way to the Bay Area zone. Beek on the near side, just outside her own blue line. Playing one to a teammate with Zunker. She's pushed free from the bouncing biscuit. Ice Bears give up their own zone and then send one all the way down. Arm is up for an icing, and we will have a stoppage. 10:32 here in the opening period. We have no score. We've had some good action so far. 0-0 the score.
Now the Ice Bears are much more physical than the Fond du Lac team is, and it's funny because they're not checking them, but they're definitely using their body to steer them into the boards.
Face off to the right of the Bay Area
There was a
goaltender.
check.
Arm is up for a penalty. So the goaltender Spearing can go off, and the Ice Bears will get on an extra skater. So it'll be 6-on-5 until it gets touched up by Fond du Lac. Bill trying to drop one off for Brunke, looking to pass one, and the clock will come to a stop as soon as the Warbirds take possession. But for the first time tonight, we will have Bay Area on the power play.
Number 5 for Fond du Lac, Brooklyn Coleman, just got a 2-minute minor for roughing. Sure, it wasn't her fault. The girl the player from the Ice Bears probably just didn't take a good angle, and so. But Miss Coleman will be sitting in the box and take a little time to think about it.
Face-off comes in. Roughing at 6:49 here in the first period. Ice Bears on the power play for the first time today. And the puck will be cleared all the way down from Fond du Lac. They'll be picked back up with Dahl. Brunke now, just a head of steam for Faye. She goes up the right side. Carries to the half-boards into the circle, trying to go near side, wrap it around, far side pipe. Coleman keeps us scoreless for the moment. Warbirds come up with a puck, but can't get out of the zone. Kept in with Dahl.
That would have been a time for your Michigan, Chris. The goalkeeper was down on the ice.
Wrister in
Just
from
rang
Dahl.
the bell.
Comes off the crossbar. Addison still at the point with it now. Plays it back to the right side. Bradford throws in a wrister in front. Through traffic, between the wickets, diving forward, and the goaltender, Coleman, pokes at it on her stomach and gets back to her feet. Far side with Emily Bill now. Bill carries it off the back wall, plays it off the boards, near side half boards with Ava McDonald. Back to the point, Ice Bears cycle it around. Wrister comes in, missing wide to the right side wing. Power play for another 50 seconds yet. Ice Bears hold it on the wing, now get some fresh skaters, it's Stint. Tiana drops it off to the wing, to Bradford. Tiana, throw one in front, low, through traffic, pinballs off a couple of skates, held in by Stint, traffic in front, redirected just past the far side post, and the officials will say it went up into the netting, and we'll have a stoppage here with 8:40 to play in the opening period. A good flurry of action and control for the Ice Bears.
Well, that's sure how you run a power play. You work it around the top, and you throw it through the slot and hope somebody gets a piece of it and tips it wide.
A look again for the Ice Bears. Face off to the right of Coleman. Stint at the point, drops one off left side wing. Wrister comes in, rebound given up, and a great job to slap it free and out of the area was Aubrey Quinn, the defenseman. Throw one low, Stint back door looking for a teammate. That misses her stick just wide. It'll redirect in behind the net. Aisling Buckin now on the power play. Gets it behind. Stint back at the point.
There it
Throws
is.
one low. We're back to full strength on 5 hockey.
Nice job by the Ice Bears on that power play. They couldn't get the goal, but they sure kept a lot of pressure on Fond du Lac, kept them busy.
The Warbirds will send it up the right side, and it will get stopped down by some of the snow made. Brunke loses an edge. Turnover, and Zunke is going to send one up ice. Nobody home. Warbirds a chance now off of a line change with a 2-on-2. Played in front. Leaking in and trying to make a play was Allison Wara. Back the other way comes Bill and the Ice Bears. We approach 7.5 to play, and a nice job to catch the puck out of the air with 7:31 to play in the period. Save made by Kennedy Coleman, the freshman. Second team all-conference netminder for the Fond du Lac Warbirds, and she'll see a face-off to her right with no score here in the first period.
So what kind of conversations do you think Emily and her brother Hunter have at the dinner table over who's the better player? Emily's got 42 points this year on the season so far, so Hunter may have the player of the year, but I'll tell you what, it's got to be a pretty good conversation.
Emily wouldn't mind to claim another state title.
Yep, she would have that.
They both won on the same year 2 years ago. Emily was a sophomore as a near giveaway right next to the side of the cage. Fighting for it in the near corner just behind us, Callie Rotman of Fond du Lac. Ice Bears able to send one up ice all the way down and a little too far. It'll go down for an icing. Exactly 7 minutes to play here the first period. We have no score. Shots on goal counter listed as Fond du Lac with 0. They've had some looks, haven't gotten anything on target. Some break-ins, just haven't gotten the shots off. 7 listed shots on goal right now for Bay Area.
I think Bay Area got 4 on that power play. It was 3-0 at the start of the penalty, so they put good pressure on them.
The West Appear sophomore sees a face-off draw right next to her. Draw taken in one for the Ice Bears. Try to get out of the zone, but they turn it over. Picked up by Sidria Rentzloff, the senior from Fond du Lac for the Warbirds. Turned over, given away. Sticks clash, puck bounces up in the Bay Area zone. Nobody home on the far side. Is it sent to that side by Brooklyn Coleman? The Ice Bears try a stretch pass to the neutral ice area. Back, given away. Good forecheck from Fond du Lac, not allowing the Ice Bears out of the zone. Bill back to her own end. She'll cycle around from her own third. Brunke, great
Nice
pass. Stick to tick to Bradford. Trying to throw one low. Skaters collide as they skate right into each other. Picked up by Brunke. She'll wheel around. Bradford trying to give chase. Julianne just a hair slow to get there, but ends up with Bay Area anyways. Puck between the rings. Brunke loses it near sideboards. Kept in the zone by Shepard. Trying to play one to a teammate. Gets it to Bill. Loses one, and great stick work. Poke check. Send it free from Fond du Lac. That's going to go down as an icing, however, and we'll have a stoppage with 5:38 to play here in period number 1. Fond du Lac standing strong despite the good possession right now from the Ice Bears.
Ice Bears just about had one there. They were getting it set up, and Fond du Lac player got a stick on it and deflected it out of the zone. But, boy, they sure look good on that last flush.
Jill Schultz watching with us. Mark Meyer, amongst others. Great to have you all with us tonight. Face off in the Warbird zone. Chipped out inside the blue line. And a fall down by Rotman. See if the Ice Bears are able to gain possession. It'll be trickling past Stint. Back to her own end will be McDonald to retreat and pick up the puck. Bouncing rubber comes away through the legs of Lily Lyons. And off the back wall, a puck caroms just down below in the corner. Warbirds near side, throw one between the rings. Nobody coming down the slot from Kayla Doggs. Back now in behind net. Ice Bears to play one up for Bucken, but that goes right. She skated left. And a tipped pass. Go all the way back down to the corner again. 4.5 minutes to go here in the first we approach. Scoreless sectional final. The first team to advance to the state tournament will come out of this game. Beak on the right side blue line. Throw in one in front. Right off the skates of the defenseman Jillian Schuster. Sophomore defenseman. To the far side.
Olympia Simons did a nice job collapsing the zone and stopping the puck from coming out.
Warbirds send it all the way down. Clash in the corner. Picking up the puck will be Simons, brother and all-conference goaltender. She said that she got number 16 from her brother before Lincoln was wearing number 30 in Schwaben colors. As Arister comes in high, reaching up at the left mitt was spearing, but she can't reach it. Fond du Lac trying to gain possession. Near turnover in the zone. Coming away with it will be Rotman. She'll bring it into the Bay Area third. Near side, the puck goes in behind Shepard. Maya can't get to it. Ice Bears, stretch pass up to Bradford. Jillian right side. Can she outskate the team? Pass across to Faye Brunke. Far side circle. Rister comes in across the face of goal. But moving right to left was Coleman. Sees it the entire way, but it wasn't quite on target. And then a stretch pass for a leaking and just too far. A leaking Adriana Smith. The freshman had nobody in front of her but the goaltender. If she could have gotten 3 more inches on her reach, she would have gotten to it. In the end, it ends up as an icing just under 3 minutes of play here in the first period.
I would like to see Neva McDonald hang on to that puck just a little bit longer before making that cross pass to Brunke. She did not quite suck everybody over to her, but it gave Brunke a little better chance of getting an open shot.
2:50 and moving here in period number 1. Picked up by Bill on the doorstep, throws one wide, rebound given up, tip near side, trying to go high post, off the near side crossbar and out.
Ring the bell.
Lily Lyons, a golden opportunity. Bill's going to be pushed down near side.
The officials are going to let him play, which
Puck
is good.
Picked up, throwing a wrister off the side of the skate of a Fond du Lac player in the way of the wrister from Buchan. Held in the zone. Ice Bears stint, drops it off to Bill. Emily now cycling around, near side dot, losing to the point. Ice Bears trying to gain possession. Coming away with the Amelia Carey, freshman from Oshkosh West. And they'll send one down the length of the ice and we'll have a stoppage.
I think Fond du Lac just wanted to get the puck out of their end for a second, get us change, and some fresh legs on the ice.
And Lily Lyons, when she's able to hit one off of the crossbar, given an opportunity to score there, but can't bury it. We remain scoreless. Just under 2 minutes left in the first.
Well, she had a wide open goal, too.
Behind the net, give and go. And the Ice Bears clear their own zone. Puck played to the neutral ice area. Bradford now. Jillian. Get to Brunke. Faye will slap one down. 90 seconds left in the opening 17. And they're going to call it offsides at 1:25.
That one was definitely delayed. I didn't see the player from the Ice Bears in the zone yet.
One penalty in the opening period is a roughing call on Coleman. Fond du Lac killed it off successfully. It's the only action we've had in terms of anything on the score sheet. No goals, and one penalty. Puck played up far side. Possession for the Ice Bears with McDonald. Ava, puck comes low. Coleman stays low. Rebound given up, and the Warbirds are going to send one off the boards, far side. And the puck is going to slow way down and force Anensen to play it. Turnover. Warbirds pick it up in their own zone. They try to get a shot off. Sticks clash, and it's never able to reach target. Last 50 seconds of the period. Puck chipped up ice. Redirect from Buchan. Up the right side. Players push in front of the glass.
Fond du Lac is being a little more of the aggressor right now. They're throwing their bodies around, taking quite a few ice bears to the ice.
Simons to Bill. Emily, get it back to Simons. Nope, but just misses her forehand. It'll come all the way down into the corner. Last 16 seconds of the period. Bill from her own end. Emily stretch up the right side. McDonald, the last rush. 8 seconds to Faye Brunke. Top of the dot, throws one right to the waiting breadbasket of the goaltender Coleman. Kennedy saw 490 shots in which she saved this year, allowing just 1.75 goals against average this year.
She's been busy this season.
Face off to her right. Sticks get tied up, picked up by the Warbirds, content to send out to the blue line. Slap shot by McDonald. Horn will sound end of the first here at the Community First Champion Center.
The Bay Area definitely had their opportunities, just couldn't quite finish. So we'll see what next period holds. It'll be nice because they'll be down in front of us, Chris. It'll be easier to see.
So we have no score in the first. Shots on goal recorded 9-0 in favor of Bay Area, but the only thing that matters, the scoreboard, it's 0-0. We'll step aside, take a break, recap the first period, get you a little info, look elsewhere around the state and where the other teams may be playing. No score here from the Champion Center. You're listening to Bay Area Ice Bears, WIAA sectional final.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. Call us for delivery. It's the best way to feed your office for lunch.
Luxury vinyl floors are waterproof, kid-proof, and pet-proof, so they can stand up to real-life conditions. You'll find the largest selection at Mako's. Do it yourself or trust our guaranteed installation. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
Chrysler World of Abrams, your #1 dealership with a veteran staff in all departments. 10 years experience and counting. Quality you can depend on. Chrysler World is your top dealer in customer satisfaction and sales satisfaction year in and year out. A full staff service and body department that'll work on all makes and models. Free estimates, a huge parts department. And they need cars. They'll buy any car, whether or not you purchase from them. Chrysler World of Abrams. Contact them. Follow them. Be sure to check them out.
When things aren't quite right, the results can be less than ideal. We just need to make a few adjustments.
Bellin Health has created places that kids and teens feel are just right for them, for the things that teens need help with.
I believe this is yours. From band student to rock star, there's only Bellin Health.
Welcome to Kim Say's Hardware, your go-to spot for all things home improvement. From high-quality hardware to powerful snow removal tools, we've got everything you need to tackle your next project. Plus, visit our Howard location for top-notch rental equipment. But that's not all. Our friendly, knowledgeable staff is here to assist you every step of the way, making your shopping experience a breeze. Come visit us at Kim Say's Hardware and Rental in Howard and Kim Say's Hardware in Ashwaubenon, your neighborhood destination for quality and service. See you soon!
Sports bar after sports bar after sports bar. All the same, right? What makes Sanduzzi's so different? What makes Sanduzzi's so different? Come and find out.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
First intermission here from Community First Champion Center. We have no score. Fond du Lac and Bay Area 0-0.
Impressive first period for the Ice Bears. Kept a lot of pressure in the final act zone. Had some really good opportunities. Rang the bell twice. Just couldn't get it home. You know, you outshoot them 9-0. You continue that pace, and things are going to fall for them.
You've gotten a one off the crossbar from Simons and one off the crossbar from Lions. A couple of looks for Bay Area. They lead 9 shots on goal to 0. You can shoot all you want, but if a shot on goal, meaning had the goaltender not made the save, it would have gone in.
Correct.
So a shot like Lions that hit the crossbar and came out is not recorded as a shot on goal.
Correct.
Because it was not going to go in had it not been for the goaltender.
Right, and just because the goaltender made a save doesn't mean they, getting hit with the puck and stopping it from going in on accident counts as a save also. So that happened several times where Coleman got hit. She didn't even know where the shot came from. And unfortunately, due to good luck on her part and bad luck on the Ice Bears' part, she was able to stop it.
Yeah, that's part of your training, right? You just make sure you're giving yourself the winning the percentages of being in the right place at the right time.
Correct.
You'll see her a lot. She goes down, which most shots are going to be lower. They're not going to be elevated, especially when it's pinballing off of skates, off of body parts. A lot of those will come low, and she's doing a nice job to control the lower third.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed is a lot of the shots from the Ice Bears defense has been coming in low on the ice, which is good because that leads you to your tipped opportunities. I haven't seen anything get too high above, probably nothing above the knee, other than the short inside ones where we hit the crossbar. So with Coleman playing low and taking those shots away, obviously that she's doing her job and keeping the Ice Bears out of the net.
This is one of 4 sectionals for the girls' side. Central Wisconsin Storm plays the Hayward Hurricanes tomorrow at 4. Black River Falls Co-op against the Eau Claire Area Stars at 5 tomorrow. The other girls' sectional final tonight is Beaver Dam against the Cap City Cougars. That's tonight at 7, so that will take place after this one is done. If you want to catch that, I'm assuming the Daily Dodge will be covering that. But that'll be another girls. So Central Wisconsin Storm, obviously, number 2 team in the state, a team that defeated the Ice Bears in the state title last game, a heavy favorite to get back. Some of the teams that you recognize are there's the Eau Claire Stars you recognize, a Cap City Cougars. Some Bay Area is one of those teams, though, that is regularly amongst those teams.
Yeah, the Bay Area has been the top 4 teams in the state over probably the last 4 to 5, 6 years. They just managed to continue to regroup and rebuild and can keep the pressure and keep. I was looking at the roster. They got 10 seniors, 10 juniors, 7 sophomores, and 6 freshmen. So you have your upperclassmen who have experience. That always bodes well for a successful season.
We'll step aside as we get set for period number 2 here from the Community First Champions Center. No score between Fond du Lac and Bay Area. End of 1. You're listening to WIAA Sectional Final for Girls Hockey on NEW Sports Radio.
At Myron, we're building excellence.
I'm a people person. I'm a movie buff.
I'm a data wizard.
It's time to thrive in a career you love and soar higher with NWTC, where you can excel in a flexible, career-focused program that fits you, what you enjoy doing, and how you want to learn. Whether that's in person or online, it all starts at NWTC. Soar higher with us.
It's time to zip over to Zesty's for a fresh homemade meal. Zesty burgers are fresh, never frozen, 100% beef, grilled to perfection. Zesty's also serving Wisconsin cheese curds, homemade chicken booyah, and featuring the Chicago-style hot dog. Stay for dessert and try some fresh-made frozen custard and cones. Sundays, shakes, or scrambles. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, locally owned and operated for more than 35 years with locations open in Alloway and Howard. Visit Facebook for flavor of the day.
Thanks, Mom!
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 180,000 participants here in Wisconsin who take part in high school sports.
Hey Howard, Swamico area.
Alex and Danielle here with your local budget blinds. We know you're on a budget with both time and money, so we make it easy.
We come over with our free in-home consultation and free design services for blinds, drapes, and shutters. You pick what you want, we measure, and you get the quote before we leave. And to top that off, right now, get 25% off. We have financing available and lifetime warranties.
Blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. And it's all you can eat at our lunch buffets at any of our 4 locations.
Do you have any questions or comments? Get involved with the game. Tweet your questions and send your comments to Bayport Radio on Twitter at Voice of BP.
Period number 2 from Community First Champion Center in Grand Chute. Will flip-flop ends when the teams come out here for the second, but a pretty good first period for the Ice Bears. Obviously nothing to show for it, but something that builds over time. That shots on goal 9-0, the holding possession and tipping the ice a little bit in your end. That builds on you as you move into the second.
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen it this year doing the Bayport Pirates boys games where they withstand a flurry in the first period, hold them out in the second period, and in the third period, unfortunately, come out on the losing end of a 4 or 5-0 loss. You continue to shoot the puck, you continue to throw the puck at the net, good things are going to happen. And the Ice Bears did an excellent job of that in the period. So kudos to Fond du Lac. They withstood the first barrage. Let's see what they got in the second period.
Fond du Lac Warbirds. I feel Kennedy Coleman going to get tested a bunch going forward. Janelle Martell is watching with us. Janelle, hope you're doing well. She's got a future skater in the Martell household. Also, hello to Tyler Bix. Watch along.
Good to hear from T-Bex. I hope he remembers to text Mr. Frieder tonight during the girls basketball game.
The girls basketball starts the regional semifinals tonight. So Bayport hosting Germantown will be on the YouTube stream and the Facebook Live. But first, we have girls ice hockey. And we'll put 17 minutes on the clock here for the second period.
Well, that's kind of the end of, what's the word I used last night? Last game that Cole and Mike are going to be doing together, the A-team tonight. End of an era. Not sure that's a bad thing, but it is the end of an era. Well, Cole's been doing it for basketball for 5 years, and every year he gets a little better, and he's always been a joy to listen to, so he will be missed.
Flip-flop ends. Bill to take the draw against WIAA. Schwaban against Sheboygan North. And the draw will be one for Bay Areas. The Ice Bears will send one to the left side. Picked up behind for Emily Bill. Dropping off to Brunke. Faye hits her backside up against the glass. Gets it to a teammate. Cycle it around. Across the face of the blue line. Shot comes in from a wrister of Addison Dahl. That gets deflected out towards the blue line, but held in for the Ice Bears until Fond du Lac's able to send it on the far side. Arm is up for an icing, and we will have a stoppage with 16:27. 33 seconds elapsed here in the second.
That was a good start for the period. They got a chance and had an opportunity, and it was deflected out in the slot, but you got to keep shooting them.
Drawn to the right of Coleman again. Try to pull in. Ice Bears throw one off the skate of a teammate. Ends up going wide. The wrister from Maya Shepard of De Pere. And Fond du Lac ahead of steam, trying to race back the other way with Maddie Gilson, junior Golden Raider by day from Sheboygan North. Puck chipped out. Ice Bears at the backhand, chip it down with Buchan. And Rotman is going to have to pick it back up in her own zone. Played even deeper from Aubrey Quinn. Players tied up into the boards. Only as far as Dahl, and Addison will send one back in deeper.
One thing I noticed, Chris, is that the officials are...
Shot near side of the goal!
Beat him on the short side. What a great shot.
An Ice Bear goal, I believe it was Rachel Beek, her 5th of the season. And number 3 makes it 1-0, a $1:29 gone by in the second.
That was a nice job. She picked it up off the face-off circle and just walked right in. She didn't have a lot to shoot at, but she put it where she needed to be and beat the goalkeeper Coleman on the short side.
So Beek, her 5th of the season, and we have a goal. 1:29 in to period number 2. We'll see if there's officially an assist. Official goal will be recorded at 1:28 on the game clock.
I was going to say earlier when the goal was scored is I've noticed that the girls are really good at positioning their body in front of the attacking player. So not necessarily getting checked, but if I can get my body in front of you and make it look good, you never know.
Right, it's about angles and body positioning a lot to avoid the roughing calls. Bradford, bouncing puck, can't get to it. Pressure, and then played up ice, and a race to it, and the just tardy to get there.
Let's see, the Pirates could take one off the faceoff here and get a 2-0 lead. Or excuse me, the Ice Bears.
So they get Beck from Gaddy, number 3 from number 12. Ice Bears throw on some more pressure. Bill on the half-board, skates, gets it far side. Stint, Tiana throws one low.
One-timer, good!
One-timer and a goal for Faye Brunke. And the Ice Bears, they make it 2.
Faye was just sitting there in the slot, and the pass came in from the corner and beat Coleman in the 5-hole. Slit right between her legs. See, I told you, keep shooting.
Bayport to Bayport on the goal.
She's got more goals this season than Noah did in his career.
You don't think she lets him know that, right?
I'm sure every night at the dinner table.
Tiana Stint gets credited with the assist. Brunke, the leading scorer for this Ice Bears team. And just like that, it's 2-0 Bay Area. Puck played up ice. Ooh, almost connecting. Turnover brought in. Dahl, just the goaltender to beat, throws it in. Coleman, a great stop. Puck brought down.
Officials are definitely letting them play today, Chris. There's an opportunity there for potential high stick. Oh, so much for that idea. They're going to get Pirates, or excuse me, the Ice Bears. Maya Shepard.
Looks like the Warbirds will go on the power play for the first time.
Going to give her 2 minutes for holding.
The goal is officially scored by Faye Brunke at 2:34 into period number 2, assisted by Stint and Bill. And now Fond du Lac to the power play.
Stint had an excellent centering pass, kept it right where Brunke could get it stick on it, and Brunke put it home.
Face off the right of Spearing. Stint try to play it out, turnover, shot going wide. Spearing kicks out her left leg, but can't reach it because it missed the target. Dahl's going to try to play it up ice, and icing is going to be waved off, so it'll be a race to the puck. Emily Bill will try to get to it. Racing down, Kayla Dogs for Sheboygan North.
Yeah, we talked about Ben Knutson trying to keep his focus, the goalkeeper for the Pirates. Now this is where Reese is going to have to work on her focus and her concentration. She hasn't been real busy today, and now with the power play, she's going to have to pay more attention.
Still no official shots on goal recorded at this point, as we have played. There's one that may get recorded. Glove save with the left hand of Reese. Honorable all mention, all conference goaltender. 1:09 left, a man and our girl advantage for the Warbirds.
Person.
It's 5-on-4, right?
Yeah.
It's like man-to-man defense, girl-to-girl defense.
Yeah, I always wondered why Mike always said person-to-person defense. Drives me nuts.
Rister trying to stab it out of midair was Maddie Gilson.
I think that would have been a high stick, Chris.
I agree. 50 seconds left. The Warbirds up a skater. Ice Bears scored too early here in the period. Nice stretch pass. Intercepted by the teammate. It's Adriana Smith. Puck brought in the zone. Rolling in far side post and not allowing it to get any more danger was Spearing, and she'll make the stop. Nova face off to her right. 36 ticks of the clock before we're back to even strength. And 12:10 left in the second period.
No, I know in a college game they have a 2-minute minor for embellishment. I think Brooklyn Coleman there might have been bordering on that 2-minute minor for embellishment. She kind of took a flop there when the official was standing there right watching her.
Ice Bears with Brunke, short-handed. Fade to the corner. She'll have a Warbird on either side of her. She'll try to go at it. Skaters collide. They each go down. And the Ice Bears trying to send one in deeper. Turnover. Chance here for the Warbirds into the shins of an Ice Bear skater. Puck will come all the way down, and we are going to go back to even strength hockey. 11:35 in rolling.
Just missed on a 2-on-0 there, Chris.
The Ebelines are watching the Ice Bears from Culver, Indiana. Final home games this weekend for Carly. Shot comes in high. Coleman's going to get her shoulder on it and keep this a 2-0 game for the time being. Puck chipped out. Looking to play into a teammate. Stint, a nice one-timer to Dahl. Throws one in off of the stick and redirect to the far side corner off the Warbirds. Trying to wrap one all the way around, and they do. And it's going to go all the way down for an icing as they'll stop the clock at 10:59 here in the second. Still 2-0 your score. The last goal again at 2:34 was Brunke from Stint and Bill to make it 2-0. And then we had the Bay Area penalty. It was called a hold. Who was it on again? Was it Simons?
Yeah, yes, I believe so. Somebody in a white jersey. The good guys, good gals, good persons. Oh, nice
shot. Comes
shot.
in, kick, saved by Coleman, the left leg. She kicks out the pillow and makes the stop. Rebound given up.
That was a nice low-angle shot.
Puck just sitting still as sticks clash on the far side half boards. Comes loose to the face-off dot. Trying to get out with it is Amelia Carey. Puck back to the Bay Area end. Chipped out. Ice Bears up the far side now. Zunker trying to get rather. That was back. Beak. Emily Bill. Sticks class. She's stripped of the bouncing biscuit. 7 minutes have gone by here in period number 2. Ice Bears have buried a couple in this period. Puck out inside. Stint now. Skating with it. Grand champion pig showman is Tiana Stint.
Looks like we got a penalty on Bay Area. I'm not sure who it's on.
Racing all the way back to get a block on the wrister.
We got a high stick.
Brianna Onenson.
We'll have to wait and see who they called it on.
Stint grand champion showman for Bayport FFA.
There you go. Proud of that. Number 4, Tina Stint. She now she's got time to think about it.
And Stint is going to go take 2 minutes. High sticking.
What is she raising this year?
7:26. I think she's just doing hogs again. She's over to the Brown County Fair.
Golden them there, Bacon.
Nice stick called on Stint. 7:26. And puck sent all the way down once again.
Excuse me, the Ice Bears are doing a really nice job of forechecking on the shorthanded opportunity they have here. They're keeping the puck out of their own zone, keeping it down in Fond du Lac's end quite a bit.
Warbirds finally in the far side of half boards, and they're going to lose it to Bill, and there's going to be a trip, and that'll stop what was a power play. Now,
number 21, Allison Wara.
Mark Hewson watching along with us. His favorite Ice Bear player is Rachel Beck, he says. Make sure it's Beck, not Beak. So 4-on-4 more open ice. Blue line and Brunke can't keep it in.
Ice Bears are doing a nice job. They just got to get control of the puck and they can break it out of the zone, and I see a good one happening here, Chris.
Puck will be sent all the way to the face-off dots, but still not to the end line, so we will not get an icing. Breakout pass. Speed for Brunke. Speed for Days. Wrister. Coleman, a kick save with the right leg. Boy, Brunke can move.
Yeah, she's quick.
Coming off the bench is Lily Lyons. She's got it in the far side half boards now. Just inside the blue line.
Let it go. Oh, smokes, you got a shot like that from the blue line. They got to let her fly.
Wrister in, stopped by the defenseman. Follow up as it's the Ice Bears on the power play right now for another 42 seconds. Half boards coming free.
Take the shot.
McDonald at the point, throws one low. Her own teammate got a stick in front of it. Lyons actually blocked it rather than deflected it. Back to the near side now for the Ice Bears with Adamson. Back to McDonald. Ava, good pass, looking for Zunker. Elizabeth can't hold on to it. Lyons backhand pass to the point. Get one in the slot. Zunker stripped of the puck momentarily. Pinballs around, sticks clash, into the air it goes. And out of the air, it's picked up by Callie Rotman.
Sure like to see the Ice Bears take that shot in blue line, throw it on the net, see what happens with all this garbage in the front.
Back to 5-on-5 hockey now. It's a nice job for Fond du Lac to kill off. Puck out to the neutral ice.
We got a penalty coming.
It's going to be a hold.
Hook. Called a hooking. Looks like Allison Juarez didn't have enough time to repent on her last sin. She's going to go back to the sin bin for 2 more minutes. She got a minor for hooking.
At 10:40. So Wara had the trip. And now Bay Area back on the man advantage. To the point, Dahl. Addison throws it a wrister low. Rebound right in front, slapping at it. McDonald. Puck loose, trying to get it.
Loose.
Coleman still laying on her stomach, trying to get to it. And somehow Fond du Lac keeps it fresh and still at 2-0.
Good opportunities. They got a nice shot from the point and deflected and pinballed around a little bit. They just couldn't get somebody on that loose puck to put it away.
Skate to the far side with Bradford. Julian.
There we go. Tip goal. That's what we're talking about.
Ice Bears, power play goal this time. It's 3-0.
Emily Bill tipped it into the net off the shot from Addison Dahl. That was a nice power play. Worked it around, took the nice shot from the point. Ice Bears were looking up for it in the slot, got a tip on it, changed directions. Coleman didn't have a chance to stop that one.
At 11:20 in the third period, a goal for the Ice Bears from Emily Bill, assisted by Addison Dahl. See if we get officially another assist on it or not.
Always in.
Bradford's also going to get an assist.
Always enjoyed it when we weren't quite sure as an official who got the goal. You wouldn't ask them. There were 16 kids that got an assist.
Right?
Everybody got an assist. We all touched it. The goalkeeper that was on the other end of the ice came, oh, I set it up. I said, oh, nice save.
In, punched at for Spearing to keep us at 3-0. Centering pass, look near side, just a touch on it by Smith, but Adriana couldn't get enough of it. Warbirds trying to step through. Arm is up for a penalty, and I think we're going to get Fond du Lac back on the power play with 5:04 to play in the second. 2-minute minor is going to be called on 19, Lily Lyons.
I think they gave her a minor for interference. Oh, excuse me. Gave her. Boy, I didn't recognize that signal.
5:04 to play here in the second period. Warbirds have surrendered 3, but now on the 5-on-4 girl advantage, a chance perhaps to climb one closer. The puck is chipped down all the way to the left-hand third, just below us.
Nice job by Julian Bradford to hustle down and try to make a play on that puck.
Puck played to the neutral ice area. Chipped away from Dayton and Jacobson. Tipped by the Ice Bears, and back we'll get it to Brianna Onenson.
Just missed on a nice pass there where Emily Bill could have got a stick on it. Well, she did get a stick on it. She could have caught the pass. She had a chance to get a breakaway. Nothing more demoralizing than getting a shorthanded goal.
Puck behind a Warbird player, wristed down, and looking over her right shoulder will be Spearing, and then over her left shoulder as it caroms to the near side. Picked up by Addison Dahl. She had the shot attempt that got tipped home by Bill to make it 3-0 where we stand now. Puck down in the corner. Nice hustle by Abby Molmarts, sophomore from Bayport.
I like the Ice Bears. They just keep sending the kids after it, one after another. They keep hustling down, trying to forecheck that puck in a shorthanded situation.
Well, you just look at the rosters that we provided. We had 11, 12 extra skaters for Bay Area, so that allows you to cycle more, especially on those penalty kill opportunities for another 30 seconds here.
Yeah, that makes a big difference. Fresh legs, we saw that during the season with the Pirates. We ran out of gas in the third period sometimes just because they were overwhelmed with numbers.
Dahl's going to wrist one to the blue line, but only that far. Held in by Getz. Adriana tries to throw one deeper. And back out to the neutral ice it will come. 7 seconds yet before we're back to 5-on-5. Picked up by McDonough. McDonald plays it to Dahl. Sends one up ice and a little too far. They had a chance coming out of the box. Was actually an off the bench was an Ice Bear.
That was a heads-up play by Dahl. She took the puck, knew that the penalty was running out, and threw it on the goal. Had her teammate been able to come out of the box to catch up, had a chance for a scoring opportunity. Worst case, they get a stoppage of play.
Under 3 minutes to play in the second period. A 3-0 score right now for the Ice Bears. Try to throw it in deeper. Looking for it is Molmarts. Bayport had an Abby Molmarts back in the class of 16, if I'm not mistaken. Lefty, softball player. She also wore number 13, oddly enough.
There you go. I don't know how you remember that stuff.
I see the Abby Molmarts name, and there's
there
a
we
takeaway.
Go. Here's a breakaway.
Rachel Beck, and she's going to lose it to the far side half boards. Great hustle to come back the other way with the Warbirds.
She'll hear about that one. Her teammates will give her the business for that one. All by yourself, and it rolled off your stick.
Breakout pass. Tipped by the Ice Bears. Down to their end from Hannah Van Hayden. Van Hayden leading points of all the Preble players.
As quick as Rachel is, I'm pretty sure she's going to have another opportunity to get a breakaway goal.
Puck in behind. Bradford fighting for it. Gets it to Bill just inside the blue line.
Oh, nice pass.
Bill, wrister comes low, deflected, just misses wide. Wrister came in from Anensen. Held in far side blue line, trying to throw one in deeper. Deflected by the Ice Bears and sent all the way down. And we will have an icing and a stoppage at 1:14.
I think Fond du Lac is getting gassed. They're doing a lot of catch and dump. They're not even trying to skate the puck up anymore. They're just taking the puck and shooting it the length of the ice. Let's get another one here, Chris. Nothing more demoralizing than getting one right before the end of the period.
That's what happened in the regional semifinal of the game we got to call.
Yes, it did, and it did not help the cause.
Warbirds trying to throw one in front, far side. Oh, you got to put that on net if you're Fond du Lac. Across the blue line, near side with Getz. Can she throw it in front? Stopped by Bay Area, and the Ice Bears will send one down. Should go down for an icing. It will be called an icing. 45 seconds left in the second period. Period that has seen the Ice Bears score 3 times so far.
Definitely have been putting shots on the goal. We got 20. They're out shooting them 20-2, plus the 3 goals. That's a pretty good second period.
Face off to left of Spearing, and she'll see the draw won by Fond du Lac. Kicking it, trying to get it deeper is Getz.
A little bit of a scrum along the boards. Ice Bears came out of it with the puck.
Bill getting the puck from McDonald. Warbirds trying to play it up. It'll come away with Emily Bill. 15 seconds left in the period. Emily will send one in deep. Can the Ice Bears get to it? 10 seconds left. Nope. Warbirds will send it away with Schuster. Jillian, a near turnover, comes out to the neutral ice area. Coach Buchan just wants them to control. Stint will flip one down. Period comes to a close. And we are at the end of the second.
That was a great period for the Ice Bears. They continued the pressure, picked up 3 goals, and now they go to the locker room with a 3-0 lead and going to set it up for the third and final period to put Fond du Lac away.
See if we can tally up some totals and get back to you with some scoring and such from the second. 3-0 your score. The Ice Bears strike a couple early and one halfway through the period. It's 3-0. You're listening to Girls Ice Hockey, the WIAA Sectional Final on NEW Sports Radio.
Keep up your golf game at the Clubhouse Indoor Golf, located on Lineville Road in Howard. Whether you are an experienced golfer or new to the game, you can enjoy top-of-the-line full-swing golf simulators. The Clubhouse Indoor Golf also offers multi-sport games for the whole family, including games like virtual football, baseball, soccer, and even zombie dodgeball. Offering a full bar, pizza, and appetizers. Come check out the Clubhouse Indoor Golf today. The Clubhouse Indoor Golf, located on Lineville Road in Howard.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
When you need care, you shouldn't have to wait long. You can be kept waiting far too long at most healthcare organizations. But at OSMS, we prioritize you. I'm Dr. Soraya Frost, rheumatologist and physician owner at OSMS. We're focused on getting you seen as soon as possible in a safe and comfortable environment. With multiple rheumatologists to choose from and accepting most insurance plans, OSMS is here to get you back to doing the things you love. Learn more at askforosms.com.
Considering a room update or building your dream home and don't know where to begin? The design team at Maco's will guide you through the selection process and put your mind at ease. Solutions and styles to make you the envy of the neighborhood. Maco's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
Chrysler World of Abrams, your #1 dealership with a veteran staff in all departments. 10 years experience and counting. Quality you can depend on. Chrysler World is your top dealer in customer satisfaction and sales satisfaction year in and year out. A full staff service and body department that'll work on all makes and models. Free estimates, a huge parts department. And they need cars. They'll buy any car, whether or not you purchase from them. Chrysler World of Abrams. Contact them. Follow them. Be sure to check them out.
We got smoking good ribs, wings and pizza, Parker John's. Sides made from scratch, hickory smoked meats, yeah, Parker John's. Come on down to Parker John's for pizza or barbecue. Smoking daily just for you. We got smoking good ribs, wings and pizza, Parker John's. I see you down there, it's the place to meet ya, Parker John's. Parker John's.
You're listening to Bayport Pirates Sports on NEW Sports Radio at newsportsradio.com.
Second intermission from the Community First Champion Center here in Grand Chute. 3-0 your scores. The Bay Area Ice Bears get 3 goals in the second period. The first one coming from Rachel Beck as she's able to tuck by her 5th goal of the season. 1:28 into the period. The assist went to Addison Gaddy, her 4th assist for the Seymour Thunder athlete, and that made it 1-0. And just a minute and 6 seconds later, Faye Brunke scored to make it 2-0. Assist to the slot was from Tiana Stent, and the hockey assist went to Emily Bill, her 24th this season, for Brunke. It is Faye's 26th goal of the year. We had some penalties mixed in. Fond du Lac was 0 for 3 in the period on the power play look. 0 for 3 now for the game. And the Ice Bears, they were 0 for 2 on their first couple looks. One came in the first period, one came in the second period, but then they went on the power play look for the 3rd time. And that came off of a hooking call on a Fond du Lac skater at 10:40. Just 40 seconds later, the Ice Bears get a power play goal, a little tip-in goal from Emily Bill, her 20th goal of the season. And she was assisted by Addison Dahl. And The secondary assist was from Julianne Bradford. Shots on goal in the period listed as 11-3, meaning for the game right now, shots on goal are 20-3.
Yeah, they've spent enough time in the Fond du Lac Inn that they're on a first-name basis with Kennedy Coleman, Fond du Lac's goalkeeper. So they come down there and they set up in a slot and they say, "Hi, Kennedy, how are you?" And then proceed to shoot pucks at her.
Not very friendly after the greeting.
No. I believe the Coleman girls' grandfather is Don Coleman, who is royalty in the Fond du Lac skating circles, ice rink. He's also inducted into the Wisconsin Hockey Hall of Fame. So Grandpa Don was integral in keeping hockey going in Fond du Lac and doing a lot with it. And I know he was involved with the Fond du Lac Bears, the senior men's team, for a number of years. I'm not sure if Don still is, but it's good to see the name carrying on and seeing a Coleman name in the Fond du Lac hockey program. My thumbs would break if I had to text that fast.
Just trying to get to the people who are out there listening along and watching the action with us as always. Feel free to connect with that. Mark Lisinski is watching with us.
Mike Frieder's texted in a couple of times from school. He's paying attention and watching to see how the girls are doing.
Whether you're watching for the Warbirds or for the Ice Bears, still love to have you message in if you'd like. Subscribe on the YouTube channel or watch on Facebook live stream.
Well, a good crowd here today. A lot of kids and families and parents, grandparents that came down to watch the girls play and follow them on their path to hopefully a state championship.
So the Ice Bears trying to get back to the third straight year to Bob Suter's Capital Ice Arena. One period stands between them and that happening.
Yeah, it would be better if that state championship was up in Green Bay. Bob Suter rink is a little tight and a little snug, but I believe earlier this week the WIAA re-signed for another 3 years with the various areas where they hold their state championships, and I believe the Bob Suter rink in Madison or Middleton was on that list.
No, they re-upped with them a little while ago. They re-upped this week with all the UW.
Okay.
Madison, which does not, Laban as well as the Cole Center for Hockey are not in play for that. Some people would like to see that.
Oh, that would be awesome, but they'd never. The Cole Center is just too big of a facility, and obviously with the men's team, the basketball program, keep the Cole Center pretty busy. The Laban Center wouldn't be bad. The Resch Center in Green Bay would be pretty nice, and now the Cornerstone's building a new sheet that will be open next fall. So who knows? The future holds for state championship. We host the volleyball state and the girls basketball state at the Resch Center. Nothing wrong with hosting girls state, and heck, even the men's state up here at Green Bay as well.
I'm with you. We'll step aside, take a break, and set for the third period. 3-0 your score. Ice Bears on top. You're listening to Sectional Final Hockey.
Sports bar after sports bar after sports bar. All the same, right? What makes Sanduzzi's so different? What makes Sanduzzi's so different? Come and find out.
At Bellin Health, we believe when part of you is injured, we have a part to play. Whether you're injured swinging for the fences or tending the hedges beside them, whether your goal is to play across the pond or star in Swan Lake, whether you're injured building strength or using your strength to build, our part is to provide no-cost injury consults no matter what part hurts. That's right, free of charge. Welcome to the Orthopedic Walk-In Injury Clinic at Bellin Health Titletown Sports Medicine and Orthopedics.
Welcome to Kim's Ace Hardware, your go-to spot for all things home improvement. From high-quality hardware to powerful snow removal tools, we've got everything you need to tackle your next project. Plus, visit our Howard location for top-notch rental equipment. But that's not all. Our friendly, knowledgeable staff is here to assist you every step of the way, making your shopping experience a breeze. Come visit us at Kim's Ace Hardware and Rental in Howard and Kim's Ace Hardware in Ashwaubenon, your neighborhood destination for quality and service. See you soon!
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. Get Wisconsin's best pizza, dine-in or delivery at any of our 4 locations, open until 10.
When you're hurt, you shouldn't have to wait for care. You could be kept waiting for weeks at most healthcare organizations, but at OSMS, we prioritize you. I'm Dr. Jason Klein, orthopedic surgeon and physician owner at OSMS. I want you to get in and get treated with the highest quality of care so that you can get back to doing things you love. Don't wait. Come see one of our orthopedic physicians at our acute injury walk-in clinic, where you can receive same-day orthopedic care, usually without a referral.
It's time to zip over to Zesties for a fresh homemade meal. Zesty burgers are fresh, never frozen, 100% beef, grilled to perfection. Zesties also serving Wisconsin cheese curds, homemade chicken booyah, and featuring the Chicago-style hot dog. Stay for dessert and try some fresh-made frozen custard and cones. Sundays, shakes, or scrambles. Zesties Frozen Custard and Grill, locally owned and operated for more than 35 years with locations open in Alloway and Howard. Visit Facebook for Flavor of the Day.
Thanks, Mom!
Do you have any questions or comments? Get involved with the game. Tweet your questions and send your comments to Bayport Radio on Twitter at Voice of BP.
I guarantee you he's got Denise on speed dial. Officials out setting the nets up for the third period.
3-0 lead into the period.
Like to see the Ice Bears come out, put one in the goal right away, set the tone for the third period, and keep on the gas. Don't let up. Don't take a back seat. Just keep going and keep going and keep shooting. That's you let up, that's when bad things will happen.
17 minutes for the third period. Coach Mike Buchan trying to take his second team to the state tournament. This is his first year with the Ice Bears. Took Bayport boys one time back in 2017. And for the Ice Bears, under the different Green Bay co-ops and now to peer co-ops, this would be state appearance number 6.
Now, Joey Gerardin took them the last 6 times, and Joey stepped down after last season. Coach Buchan took over for him.
Ice Bears trying to go away from us here in the third period. Trying to pull away from Fond du Lac.
I liked it better when they were down here.
Slap at the puck. There's a Fond du Lac player slow to get up.
Yeah, there was a little bit of contact there, Chris, when both a Fond du Lac player and I believe it was Tiana Stint both came out of their turn and ran into each other, and I think they banged knees. Tiana obviously came out of the better end of the deal, but looks like the Fond du Lac player is okay. She was able to skate off under her own power, but I believe it was Aisling or I'm sorry, I believe it was Brooklyn Coleman that took the hit.
Puck drop in the Fond du Lac zone.
Yeah, it's going to go all the way back.
Clear it initially, but it goes down for an icing.
I know Fond du Lac is going to try to take advantage of some long passes and then banking it off the boards, but sure like to see them set it up and break it out of the zone and bring it up instead of just slapping it the length of the ice.
Face off to the right of Coleman. She sees the draw won by Fond du Lac, and the Warbirds under the direction of head coach Lindsay Lewison, a native of Prior Lake, Minnesota. She was a goalie, class of 2021 at Marian University.
Well, see, the goalkeepers are smart.
Comes over from Minnesota, obviously the #1 hockey state in the U.S., and stays home in Fond du Lac after her career for the Sabres. I think we're going to have an icing again. We will. Just under 16 minutes to go in the third.
Tried to hit a long pass there, and Fond du Lac player just got a piece of it, but not enough to control it and stop the puck from going the length of the ice. You can put more goalkeepers in charge. You get things done.
Face off to the left of the second team all-conference goaltender of the Eastern Shores. Draw one for the Ice Bears. Zunker throws one in deeper. Puck chipped out to the blue line. Unable to hold it in was Simons. Ice Bears trying to get to it. Collected for the Warbirds initially, and then Zunker will come away with it. Passes to her defensive line mate in Simons. And all the way back to retreat. Again, it will be Gaddy.
Fond du Lac is starting to get a little more physical. I think they're a little frustrated the way the game's going. They're starting to be a little more physical, and a little more contact in their spot, and a little more chippy in some places.
Puck slapped all the way down, and a stoppage. Just over 2 minutes gone by here in the third period, still 3-0.
Pirates got their #1 line out here on the ice, and see if they can get a goal off the face-off.
Face off to the left of Coleman once again. Low with it is Julian Bradford. She's going to be playing hockey at the next level, University of Wisconsin, Eau Claire. She wants to study biology.
Good for her. Good for her to have the opportunity to play the game at the next level. Not a lot of kids get that chance.
Bradford to Stint. Throw one, far side, looking for Bill. That'll miss wide. Come in will be Anensen. Across. Stint tips one in behind net. And back to get it will be Violet Wagner from Waupun High School for Fond du Lac. Waupun and Fond du Lac have been a co-op for years for the girls' side. For the Warbirds, they've been to state a combined 8 times previously. Sticks class, shot in, save made by Spearing.
Nice blocker save. Got to go up to the blocker up and turn it inside and into the corner.
Puck loose. Chasing after it'll be Lily Lyons. Lost. Dahl turns it over momentarily.
We talk about it quite a bit. This is where Reese is going to have to focus and pay attention. She's been spending an awful lot of time by herself and hasn't faced a lot of shots, and now Fond du Lac's putting a little pressure on her.
Shot comes to her left as she kicks out. It misses wide on the far side post. Warbirds back to their end. Fond du Lac getting a little more going, and the sense of moments of urgency right now. Back to get it. Plays it off the boards to a teammate. Gets it to Momartz. Tipped aside for the Warbirds. As we get to 12:58 to play in the third period, it gets flipped into the arms of a player who is residing on the bench. That will call the puck out of play, and we'll have a stoppage.
They're just leaning over trying to get a better view.
Face off to the right of the Warbird goaltender. No penalties here in the third. No goals to speak of yet. We remain at 3-0. Ice Bears with Zunker. Send it in deep. Walmart's giving chase on the forecheck. Chipping at it. Puck back out to Zunker. She's inside the red line. Gets to the blue. Dumps one in on target. Coleman's going to slide across the sheet of ice and make a save to her right. Redirect into the corner. Puck chipped around. Going after to Aubrey Quinn. Freshman for Fond du Lac. Chip to Bradford. Backhand and moved.
Uh-oh.
Defenseman falls down, coming free. The shot and a goal for the Warbirds. They strike with their first as the captain is send one home.
Now, defenseman Maya Shepard lost her edge and turned loose the Fond du Lac player for a breakaway goal, and she put a top shelf over Reese's right shoulder over the blocker side, and Reese was a little deep in the goal, came out a little bit, cut the angle down, had a little better opportunity at that one.
The goal to Sidria Retzloff of Fond du Lac High School. Cuts it to 3-1, the goal at 4:51.
There's a nice shot. Glove save. Emily built a nice shot, and Coleman gloved it on way in. Emily had a nice chance there. She had a top right corner of the goal open, and Coleman was up to the challenge.
Warbirds will be needing a few more breaks, but they get there first and able to capitalize on the roof by Retzloff.
Well, so far this period, they've outshot the Ice Bears. They're keeping the pressure on.
McDonald skates to that, throws it across the face of goal, and waiting was Lyons on the far side post. Can't get a stick on it as it misses wide. Backhanded up to the neutral ice area. Zunker plays one back to Dahl. Flipped up, Bill. Or rather, it's going to be Lyons there. Zunker chipping at it. Warbirds lose possession. And Dahl will retreat behind net as we skate 5-on-5. 6 minutes have elapsed here in period number 3.
There's a penalty for checking.
Looking for a centering pass out of the corner. And the puck will be held up and stopped. And we will see the Ice Bears go to the power play with 10:52 to play in the third.
And number 8, Adrian Gets got a minor for checking. She rode the Ice Bear player into the board right in front of the official. He kind of got to call that one.
So Getz for 2 minutes. 6:08 in the period. See how the Ice Bears can handle the 5-on-4 look. They're 1 for 3 tonight. Bill on the near side half boards. Drops it off to Dahl. Addison skates to the point. Drops it off to the wing. Throw one low by Bradford. That's going to be a kick save by Coleman. Back to Bradford. Julian to the point. Dahl back to Julian. Backdoor pass. Wrister comes. Brunke just over the outstretched arm of the goaltender.
That's how you draw them up, Chris.
Reset, bringing in Bradford. Left side, getting it to McDonald. Ava skates into the far side corner, plays it off the wall, gets to Brunke. Fay, backhand touch pass to Dahl. Throw one low in the slot. Trying to get to it. The assistant captain, Bill, held in nicely by Addison Dahl. McDonald back to Addison at the point. One-timer,
One-timer.
goal, Brunke, save again by Coleman. And the Warbirds trying to clear the zone, held in somehow by Addison Dahl. And there's going to be a penalty called as a hit from behind on a Ice Bear player was not called, and retaliating on turnaround was an Ice Bear going to be called for a hold. Bradford didn't like the contact from behind.
Julian didn't like the hit and then reached out and grabbed a hold of the Fond du Lac player so that they couldn't get after the puck, but fortunately the official was standing right behind her. And they always catch the second one, they never get the first one.
Shot comes in wide. Looking for a stick lift is Allison Wara. She'll be going to Milton, Massachusetts, to Curry College. She wants to study nursing and playing hockey out in Massachusetts.
Well, she'll see some good time hockey out there in the Northeast. They take their hockey out there pretty seriously in that neck of the woods.
Draw will be taken by Bill. Emily's going to continue her hockey career at St. Norbert College and study criminal justice. I think her dad's a cop. That's why they moved down actually from the Northland Pines area when she was a grade schooler.
Eagle River area.
Yep. Four on four for 20 more seconds, and then Fond du Lac will have a chance for a power play look.
He's got a kick out of that. Neither the Fond du Lac or the Ice Bears player wanted to hit in the head. They both hit the deck.
Fond du Lac, a player advantage. Dahl looking for a stretch for Brunke. No icing because Bay Area is down a player for another 54 seconds. Brunke trying to harass the Warbirds just enough, and they pass the goal a little far, down for an icing. Wolf is a stoppage at 8:23, just past the halfway point of the third. It's 3-1.
They did an excellent job. She had that puck down along the boards. She kind of had it pinned up against the boards. Kept it moving with her foot, but didn't give Fond du Lac a chance to get a hold of it. Run on the clock and run the penalty down that way.
Nicole Smith watching along with us, amongst others. Good to have you with us for girls ice hockey sectional final. Winner goes to state. The Ice Bears trying to go back for a third time. Last 2 years they were state champs and then state runner-up a year ago.
That's a pretty good run.
Warbirds scored the latest goal.
Nice shot back checking by Faye Brunke on that one. Catch up to the Fond du Lac player and then knock the puck off her stick.
Juarez going to send one even lower. Takes a weird carom off the glass. As the Ice Bears try to send one up ice. And we are back to 5-on-5 hockey, 7:37. We'll have a face-off that got deflected by Fond du Lac out of play. The officials will have a drop to the left. Or not by Fond du Lac, rather the Ice Bears send it out of play.
Coach Buckin almost caught that one right off the head.
He does not have a mask on.
No. Well, can't get any prettier, so.
He's an Edmonton guy. He's from Canada.
We won't hold that against him.
He's one of my favorites to work with when he was with the Pirates, my first 10 years of doing this.
Very humble man. Always willing to help out and share with you.
Ice Bears miss one wide on the near side post. On the half boards, puck in with McDonald to the point to Dahl. She'll wind up a one-time slap shot. That'll miss wide to the near side half boards. Racing down to get to it will be Shepard, freshman from De Pere. Shot between the rings. Looking for somebody. The only one there, however, was a Fond du Lac skater. And defenseman Quinn will wrist one all the way down to the Ice Bear blue line. And Bradford's going to get ahead of steam and bring it to the zone. Julian then drop it off for Zunker. Looking for a line mate. Chance for a give and go here. Brunke back to Bradford on the doorstep. Saved by Coleman. Puck squirts to her left. And as she sits on her keister, she's able to keep this at 3-1. Warbirds still hanging around with 6:20 and rolling. Arm is up for a penalty, and now Bay Area is going to go down a skater.
That one's a little weak, Chris, but doesn't matter what I think, but they're going to call a hook on Emily Bill, which I'm not quite sure that was a good call. The player from the Ice Bears who lost her edge on her skating about the same time that Bill put the stick up on her hip. So, but the official called it, so doesn't much matter what I think.
6:12 showing on the clock. Third period. Fond du Lac power play again, where they are tonight 0-4. Rister missing wide, spearing behind net. She'll try to reach behind.
Nice
a good
job.
chance to throw it off Adriana Smith. Ice Bears try to clear the zone, held in nicely by Fond du Lac.
Reese did a nice job holding the post there and deflecting that rebound back into the behind the goal line.
And Stint able to send it down the length of the ice.
Oh, we got a breakaway, Chris.
Far side, break it in. Rister, Coleman, a save on the shot from Momarts. And a stoppage at 5:36 here in the third.
Did a nice job picking that puck up at the blue line, bringing it down in, and the zone got a good shot off. The sophomore looked pretty good on that play. Again, you get those shorthanded goals, and they are backbreakers.
Near giveaway from the penalty kill for the Ice Bears. The penalty kill this year that has been at 94.4%.
That's pretty good.
They've had 71 times coming into tonight that they were down a gal. They killed them off 67. Just 4 power play goals allowed. That'll play.
That's something you hang your hat on.
McDonald, Rister, Coleman sees it all the way to the breadbasket, and she'll make the save across the Warbirds on her black sweater.
Good thing she did, because Rachel Beck was standing right there on the doorstep ready for a rebound to pound it home.
Under 5 minutes remain here in the third.
Hey, Brunke's been quiet the last several line changes. I think she's probably due to get a little shot on goal.
Puck chip free. Brunke trying to come away with it. It'll be taken right off of her stick by Allison Wara. Wara, near side blue line, loses it to teammate. Back, chipped away, and Tiana Stint back to the right side. Stint dancing around the Warbird defense.
She did a nice job taking that puck in deep and giving her a chance to pick up a goal.
Puck dropped all the way back to Dahl. Addison turns it over in the neutral ice area. Trying to race with a stick lift. Bradford, far side. Julian trying to get to it. And Julian looking for a teammate. Puck's chipped away. Warbirds captain Retzloff has the only goal, and she's trying to again break free against the Ice Bears.
Nice touch pass. Bill made a really nice touch pass over to Abby Momarks for a chance to bring it up the boards.
Puck poke checked away from McDonald. The Warbirds were content to ice the puck, it was seemed, but a deflection from Bay Area. The De Pere Co-op leading 3-1 under 3 minutes to play. Zunker on the half boards, looking for a give and go. Lyons are going to spin around in the corner instead.
Haven't heard from Grandma Lyons at all today. Hope she's doing well. She used to text in or tweet in all the time. She was watching her grandsons play for the Pirates a couple of years ago.
Going to get a whistle at 2:14.
I'm not sure what that was, but I think they just called final act for too many men on the ice.
Yep.
I've never seen that signal before. Looked like he was mixing batter. Final act got caught in a line change, and the person coming out of the box played the puck, and the person coming off was.
And they're going to use a timeout, which will allow us a chance.
So the key part of that is it has the person serving the penalty has to be one of the players that was on the ice when the whistle blew. So the team doesn't get a choice. They got to they do. They got to sacrifice one of the 5 that were on the ice.
Well, there were 6 on the ice.
Goalkeepers don't count.
No, I just mean that's why the penalty.
Yeah. Well, I think actually at the time of the whistle there was about 9 on the ice, but they aren't doing any good 5-on-5. They haven't been successful 5-on-4, so they thought maybe we'd try 9-on-5 and see how that works.
Appreciate everybody being able to follow along with the first sectional final of the weekend for boys or girls hockey tonight. Again, there's one more girls final tonight, 7 o'clock, Beaver Dam and Cap City Cougars. Tomorrow at 4 will be Central Wisconsin against Hayward. Saturday at 5, it'll be Black River Falls against the Eau Claire Area Stars. 1 ticket to be punched. Bay Area Ice Bears a 3-1 lead right now. Lone goal this period was scored from the Warbirds. That goal came at 4:51 in the period as an Ice Bear defender lost an edge and fell down. And Sadria Retzloff, the senior captain, just had the goaltender to beat, and she beat her top shelf just under the crossbar. We sit at that 3-1 score.
I kind of chuckle. I'm watching Reese Spearing down here, and she's bored out of her mind. She's counting lights in the rafters, and she's not having a lot of fun. She's happy that they're winning, but she hasn't been very busy tonight.
McDonald in behind the cage, gets in the half board to Bradford, right side wing to Dahl, back to Bradford. 6-2, Dahl, left side. Get it to Brunke, back to Julianne.
Well, they just rotate around so nicely. When it moves to one side, they rotate, moves back to the other side. Everybody moves to their spot. And the passings are right on the stick.
Brunke gets it on the far side, face-up touch, just off the dasher. Gets it to Dahl, just inside the blue line. Back to Fay. Addison now with it inside the blue line, right side with Julianne. Cycling around the perimeter of the defense. 47 seconds gone by on the power play. Ava McDonald gets it to Julianne again. Addison, Dahl plays one back down in deep. McDonald now pushed up against the glass. She'll have some help from a teammate try to get to it. As the Warbirds try to gain possession finally. Puck poked free slightly. Shot's going to come in. Coleman will make the kick save as she slides over. And back to Brunke in possession of it on the corner. Chips one back towards the blue line to her teammate, to Dahl. Addison loses it, and Fond du Lac able to finally gain possession. Took them 1 minute and 20 seconds on the power play to do so. They're able to flip it down the length of the ice. Under 50 seconds to play here in the sectional final. Brunke skates up across the near side blue line, and Faye is going to be content to skate with it and kill off some more time, and she's into the boards. An extremely vicious hit that sends her down to the ice. And we may have
Allison
5.
Allison Wara is going back to the box. Apparently she didn't learn her lesson the first 2 times. Now the officials are discussing, I'm sure they're discussing the severity of the penalty that they give her. If they give her a check from behind, it could be a 5 in a game.
Now there are only 37 seconds remaining, so that may also factor into this. But it appears that the Ice Bears will end on the power play look.
Gave her a 5 in a game. So I take it back. They only gave her a 10-minute misconduct. The fans like the call. At any rate, Allison Wara will not be back on the ice.
Near side, give and go. McDonald. Far side is Brunke. She's still on. Back to the point to Dahl. Throws in a wrister. Coleman snaps up the wrist to make a save.
Nice snag. Nice job on that. She came out top the crease. Caught that puck coming in. No problems. 24.2 seconds left. 8 seconds left on one penalty and 4:46 left on the other. So the Ice Bears will be on the power play for the rest of the game.
Puck is dropped to the right of Coleman. She sees the draw won by the Warbirds. They try to ring it around, and Dahl trying to get to it before it crosses the blue line. She does and keeps it in with the backhand. Bradford down into the corner. McDonald with it. Back to Julianne Bradford. Captain trying to pass it to a teammate. Fond du Lac able to send it down the length of the ice to kill things off, but there's only 6 seconds remaining. Next to Spear in the goaltender, and we will have a stoppage with 1.2. And it'll just be a formality of dropping the puck, and then this one goes final.
Nice hustle by Retzloff to try to make something happen for Fond du Lac, but Spearing had that one smothered, and she wasn't letting it up.
The Ice Bears are going back to Middleton. State bound for the 3rd consecutive year. As Bay Area a 3-1 winner over the Fond du Lac Co-op.
That was a good game, Chris. They kind of felt each other out in the first period, and then the Ice Bears came out in the second and put this one away. And I don't think that at any point in the game was there any concern that the Ice Bears weren't going to come out on top.
Now to do the handshakes. A 3-1 final. Fond du Lac hanging tough, but just not enough offense in a game. Shots on goal finished 28-6. By my count, that means it was 8-3 in the third. 28-6, the final shots on goal. Advantage, Bay Area Ice Bears.
I think the Ice Bears' speed in this game was definitely the difference. Fond du Lac just was not able to keep up with them, and then the Ice Bears hit a couple of nice passes, and their passing was great tonight. They were crisp, their power play. Boy, you could watch their power play and then say, this is how you draw it up, and this is the way it's supposed to be run. They were just like playing tic-tac-toe. They just did an awesome job with it.
Not afraid to move the puck. Great job of not having it stick on your stick too long. Able to move it around, cycle it through. And they'll do awards for a sectional runner-up, sectional crown, and sectional championship to the De Pere Co-op, the Bay Area Ice Bears, who likely would be the 1 seed at the WIAA tournament. That'll that will be determined, I assume, on Sunday.
So I got another question for you.
Yep.
Who gets the sectional trophy? Does it go to the pier? Does each school who has a player on the team get one?
Well,
how does that work? Is it a traveling?
De Pere will get it because they're the host school. Now, if the other schools wanted one, they could also get one.
They have to pay for it.
Right, so I don't know who pays, like in hockey, right? So if you look in Bayport Fieldhouse, right, they believe have a trophy from the last time that they won a state title 2 years ago for girls hockey.
Yes.
I don't know how that works, if WIAA pays for it or just the host school gets it. That I'm not certain of.
Okay. Well, I think there's room in the trophy case at Bayport. I'm sure Seymour and Notre Dame, De Pere, West De Pere, they all got room. Plasky, I don't want to forget anybody. De Pere, West De Pere, Ashwaubenon, they all got room. They can all find a spot.
I don't think they're going to turn it down.
No, I think they all find a spot to put a state trophy. Those are pretty hard to come by. They just don't happen every year.
So 2 more wins away from a state title. This group of 10 seniors that is chasing, obviously last year when you fall in the state finals to Central Wisconsin, and you come up oh so close, trying to go back-to-back, and you couldn't. And a team that is poised to make it happen this year, and they will be back at Bob Suter's Capital Ice Arena. So try to get information to you while you stick with us for a little bit. So girls hockey tournament. And the state tournament is played next Thursday and Saturday for the girls' side. The 1-4 matchup, again, you would have to assume the number 1 team consensus in the state is Bay Area. At now 24-1, they've been number 1 almost all year long. They would play at 4:30 next Thursday, the 6th. 4:30 at 7:30 would be the 2-3 matchup.
All right.
And then the state finals would be at 3 o'clock next Saturday, March 8th.
Ah.
So you would play Thursday, likely 4:30, and then a win would take you to Saturday.
Well, that would be a great opportunity for the Ice Bears. Again, I had the chance to go with you and Mike down to state this year for Bayport's football, and played in 2 state championships when I was a youngster. It's a great feeling. It's not something you get to do, obviously, every year. Those opportunities, just a lot of hard work goes into those opportunities. These girls have busted their butts for years to get where they're at. And kudos to them for them keeping it up and doing everything that they're doing. And hopefully they have a great trip down to Madison.
So they give the individual awards to the Ice Bears. And again, they are off to state for what would be, it's kind of weird, as a De Pere co-op, this will be their 3rd trip. As the Bay Area Ice Bears, because they had 3 previous trips as the Green Bay East co-op, this would be the 6th for Bay Area Ice Bears.
I think when you say Bay Area, excuse me, I can't even say it, Bay Area Ice Bears, everybody knows where they're coming from, whether it's De Pere being the co-op or Green Bay East taking responsibility for the team. First thing that somebody says is, oh crap, the team from Green Bay is coming again. So, and kudos to these girls. They've worked hard over the years. Women's hockey is, I'll still say, relatively new. There's a lot of great opportunities for these young ladies. You see it at most of the colleges now, Division III level on up. Mark Johnson has made a living at Wisconsin with his women's team. They've got a couple of national championships. So it's something for these girls to strive for. And that's the fun part, is there's an opportunity for these kids to go somewhere in the future and continue to strive for a successful future. They told Coach Buchan you ain't getting it. I don't even see him out there. Is he still out there? Oh, yeah, there he is.
Far end of the blue line.
That's what I like about coaches. He will always put the kids first. Always happy to let the kids take the credit, and he's a humble person that allows that to be. He's done it with the girls this year, and he's done it with the boys team for a number of years. So kudos to the Ice Bears. Congratulations, and hopefully they have a successful trip down in Madison next weekend.
So try to get you an audio call down there, whether it be Joey Bonadonna or us to get down there. We'll try to get the state tournaments are always audio only, which means that you could watch along or listen along to the broadcast via the YouTube stream or Facebook Live, whatever it may be on.
Yeah,
but we'll see if we can get that for you.
We're better than the guys that do it on TV anyhow. They're
Looking
more,
or better
they're more
sounding?
they're more professional. We tell you what's going on. And we're homers.
So final from the Community First Champions Center. Hockey season continues in Cornerstone for the girls team. Well, the boys continue as Notre Dame will play next against NHM for the sectional final on the boys' side. Ice Bears to state, 3-1 win over Fond du Lac. For Michael Plummer, I'm Chris Learman. Ice Bears, we play next Thursday in the state semifinal. Have a wonderful evening, Howard Swamico and Green Bay. You'll be listening to